Old and Achy here with another Halo Reach on the PC Mythic LASO campaign mission walkthrough, and this is Mission 7 Exodus. And I must apologize for the way this is being presented. I had some major audio difficulties with the original recording, so I had to go into the theater and re-record the theater clip that was recorded as part of the actual campaign run. And that's what you see that just got set up here. Now the problem with that is that as we start the initial cutscene here, as you can see in the lower right hand corner, that is stuff that you see from the theater run. And then when we actually get into my taking control of my controller, we'll see a timestamp up top. And the other thing that we will not see is the scoring, although I did score, I think, 40,374 points on this particular run, which is an all-time high for me. But it is a Mythic LASO run that is legendary, all skulls on, run in a single segment with no deaths, no saves, quits, and restores, from start to finish. And we're getting ready. Well, we've got a little bit more of this cutscene to go. Now, if I were running this as part of a Mythic quest, then I would not be running the cutscenes. I would try to skip those to keep the run as short as possible. But because I've already done this over the years, actually I think I did this about 9-10 years ago maybe. I'm going ahead and including the cutscenes because they're an integral part of the story. They sort of connect the story and the gameplay. The other thing that I'm doing here as I record, because of yet another issue, I have got my audio turned off while I'm recording so that I don't get feedback audio as part of the end result. So sometimes I'll be guessing what's being said because there are audio triggers for things about to happen, and I'll try to keep up with those as best I can. Anyway, we're right about at the end of the cutscene, and we'll have a little black screen, there we go, and then I have control, and you see that my tag comes up, and there is a little overlay up top with the running time. Okay, notice that I went up there and grabbed some pistol ammo, and we're off and running. And by the way, this particular area is the boardwalk map for multiplayer. It was one of the first things that I was involved with in multiplayer. Okay, notice that I went to my night vision, I went into a crouch, and I've got 3 skirmishers up here. There's 1, 2, and the third one decided not to show up. I'll have to deal with him later. There he goes. Nope, missed him. Okay, I'm going to grab one of these plasma pistols that were dropped. Go over here and get some more ammo for my pistol. And when we start the mission, we have full shields but bad health. So that gets us our health back. And that's something to remember with these health packs. You cannot restore your health unless it's in the orange or yellow level. First thing up is suicide squads, grunt suicide squads. There's going to be 3 of them here. Most times one of them will just immediately blow up. But there's the second one, and here comes the third. That's why I grabbed the plasma pistols, by the way. They're pretty easy to use. And it saves my regular pistol ammo, my magnum ammo. Alright, grabbing some grenades there. Okay. Interesting, notice that I picked up a needler there. I'm really going to need a needler coming up. And I'm looking for more needler stuff. Okay, there's another guy there. And what I decided to do is not try to take these guys out.
Copy, Kilo 40.
Just outrun them.
FPF1 at
they
your command.
ultimately will blow up. Sometimes right away, sometimes they'll run a bit.
Fire FPF1.
Just make sure you don't get surprised.
Firing FPF1.
Okay, again.
Shot.
Oh, there's another one. That time I fired and I actually got a little score for that. Okay, there's some more needler stuff. Some more guys. And off and running. Alright, being a little careful here. Not quite sure where they're all out. Again, looking for needler ammo. Yeah, there's one in there. You can see the little, I don't know what color those are. Purple, light purple, pink. I guess they're pink. Oh, another grunt. Oh, sounds like I'm getting a spam phone call in the other room. Okay, he doesn't want to blow up right away, so I'm going to run back here. You notice up there on the top that the runtime is 1:12 minutes and change. I know that was a spam call because that's a cell phone, because that's a brand new cell phone and nobody knows that number that I know. So whoever's calling me is trying to sell me
Kilo
something.
40, request FPF
Okay, there's the
sit
third guy.
Negative 2-6. Corvette
I
still
believe, yep,
coming.
got him.
Copy 40. Firing
Now it's
FPF
unfortunate
2.
because
Shot.
what I didn't see there was the again the score popping up, which is another good indication that you've actually taken somebody out.
Damn,
You'll see
how do
the
you
score,
stop
the
that
score
thing?
flash. All right, pistol ammo there, and we got one more group of suicide grunts up here on top. And go ahead, let them know I'm around, and run, run, run. And I'll sit here, maybe take a little ammo practice, or pistol practice. I should have some ammo. There's one down. Okay, well, they did me a favor. They're all blowing up before they get within range. Oh, wait, there's one more. There he goes. Now, one nice thing about the PC is that the aiming point on the PC, of course, you don't see the sight or the reticule, but the aiming point on a PC is dead square in the middle. Makes it a little bit easier to aim. Here we go. There's some more needler. All right, one more, two more. Okay, and I think my health is pretty good, but it doesn't hurt to go up here and check. Alright, now as we get near this door, a spirit, a troop ship will pop up and start firing at the two civilians out there. And while I'm waiting here, let me note that if you take out a civilian, even accidentally, that's it, you're dead. So there's a couple of places in this run where you got to be really careful to not accidentally take out a civilian, and this is one of them. And what I'm doing here is I'm aiming at that guy's foot so that the needler ammo comes in from the left. Now that was a super combine. That's one way to take out a brute. But you notice that I did not take out the civilian. I didn't hit the civilian, I hit the brute.
Copy
And I
evac
have to
7.
be real careful
Move to
there.
assist
Now I'm
the
going to
evac.
night vision here because for some reason in this area I found it much easier to aim at their heads using night vision. And see what I did there? I fired 3 times, I hit him in the head, and that was pretty easy because he was just standing there with that civilian in his arms. And it took me 3 headshots to take off his helmet. And once I took off his helmet, one more headshot to take him out. So that's the deal here. The other thing to notice is that I'm using the ledge as a barrier. Okay, got his helmet out. Now what these guys do, and all of the enemies, are firing center mass, which is at your chest. So if you can stay back just far enough so that you can peek over the edge and fire but they're firing at your chest. They'll be firing into the ledge or whatever you're hiding behind, and not hit you unless it's maybe a little bit of splash damage. That's just a good tip for running the campaign, regardless of what difficulty you're running it on. All right, let's see if we can get this guy out. Ooh, he got me there. He got me again. Now, when they go into this behavior mode here, where he's hiding behind the post, it becomes a little bit. Oh, there goes his helmet. It gets a little more difficult to take him out. And then one of my trooper buddies comes over and gets in the way. They can be a real pain in the butt. Now there's another brute way there in the back who's got another civilian in his hands, and he will stay that way until we take out the rest of the brutes, and then he'll get active. Okay. He's down, and notice that he dropped a civilian and now he's firing at us.
Somebody take that thing out!
So again, I'm staying back, trying to use the ledge as cover as much as I can. And there goes his helmet. Let's see if I can find. Get out of the way. Jeez. These guys are always getting in the way. Okay.
Elevator in the atrium goes down to the cargo port. Cargo port goes to the tower.
And you know that they're all done when the female voice comes in and says something about the tower. And I can't remember exactly what the dialogue is, but it's the female soldier that says it. So that's a good sign. Or how do we get to the tower? That's it. And now I remember it. How do we get to the tower? And when she says that, you know that all the brutes are down. All right, but now we got 4 more bad guys coming out. 3 skirmishers, which are basically jackals without unshielded jackals. That's what they are. Okay, and take those 3 out. And they're not easy to take out because they keep bouncing around. Like so.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Oh, come on now. Okay, I got him. So I got the last one. I got to hit him to get him to move back up. I'm saving the brute for last. If you see the very subtle screen wobble there, that's me firing. I don't know if you can see that or not. I can see it. Of course, you're gonna have a little bit of audio. Okay, notice what I've done there. I've taken out that skirmisher, and I've come off of night vision, and I flipped over to my needler, and I was hoping he was going to throw a grenade at me. There we go. See? Once he throws a grenade, you can go ahead and super combine him with the needler, and then jump out of the way of the grenade. All right, what I'm doing here is I'm simply looking for more needler ammo. But we're done with this little area, and now we have to go inside. And the fun gets, it gets a little bit more hairy, I should say. More and more enemies. Okay, notice I picked up a sniper there. I believe there are 6 rounds in it, maybe. Okay, with that little stop that I made, I was switching grenades over to plasma grenades. That's kind of like a little swishing sound versus a little click. And what I want to do is I want to take these 2 grunts out. Sometimes it'll be just 1, sometimes it'll be 2. Okay, so those guys are down. And there might be a grunt or 2 down here still, firing at the Marines. So let me see if I can take one of them out. Now notice the civilian's right there. That's what I mean about being really careful. Not taking the civilian out. Alright, looks like I'm not going to take it. Oh, one of my Marine buddies did. The grunts have these nose cones or nose pieces, and once you knock them off, then you can shoot them in the nose, which counts as a headshot, and it takes them out. And with Grunt Birthday Party on, you know when you've taken out a grunt. Okay, notice the nose cone went off, and then one more shot took him out. Alright, looks like the civilians are done. I don't have any more civilians to deal with here. I'm not too worried about taking fire, because at some point I will use a health pack. If I still have health but no shields, I might throw a grenade against the wall to get my health down so that I can use the health pack. It's a little dangerous. Sort of a touchy-feely kind of thing. Alright, what I'm doing here is I'm taking out all the grunts first. Or try to at least. Sometimes they cooperate, sometimes they don't. They'll go to cover. Now what'll happen is when that happens, if there's any grunts left, as soon as I switch over to the sniper and sort of not focus on them, they will advance. Like the sneaky little buggers they are. Okay, I believe I got the last of the grunts there. Alright, so I've got 3 brutes down on my level and then a brute captain up top. The nice thing about the sniper is if you get a good headshot on the captain up there with the sniper rifle, that will take him out with one shot. Now the problem is as you can see, this guy's bouncing all over the place, and what I'm trying to see here is the movement he's making, and hopefully at some point he'll stop just long enough for me to put a round in his head. See how he's not really cooperating here. I remember in this particular run, this took a while. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. And with the fact that I've got 4 of these guys to take out and I've got 6 bullets means I only have 2 misses that I can make. And this is why I'm really careful at this point about using the sniper rifle. And being the old and achy kind of guy I am, my reaction time over the years has really slowed down. I seem to remember when I was doing this run on the 360 all those years ago that I could take this guy out pretty quick. Not so much anymore. So let's just sit back and enjoy me trying to figure out what to do. Back and forth, side to side, back and forth. Lord, I could fall asleep watching this. Of course, at my age, that's not hard to do. Come on, you bugger. Give me a place where I can make a shot. These are the points in a run where I'm almost ready just to quit, start over. Nope, can't get him there. He's doing really a good job of bouncing around in this run. There we go. I got tired of it. Okay, now I got 3 more brutes to take out here. And of course they don't want to present themselves very easily. So if I can get them just a pause, even if there's just a very bad angle, as long as they're not moving, I can take them out. But these guys are bouncing around too. They're in sort of like a patrol mode. Okay, I think I might have taken this. Nope. I thought I might have gotten this guy. Alright. Thank you for staying still. Thank you. And there's number 3. Okay, now I got 2 bullets left, I believe. So I'm going to go up here. There's 3 shielded jackals. Oh, I guess I didn't. I'm not sure what happened there. Interesting. I thought I had 3 bullets left. I guess I didn't. Alright, what I'm doing here is I'm looking for needler ammo. I must have missed a couple times. That's the only thing I can think of why I didn't go up there and try. There's another one. Why I didn't go up there and try to take out one of the shielded jackals. Alright. I'm not sure whether or not I got health back. I don't think I did because I didn't see a flash. So I still have full health. I may not have shields, but I have full health. Alright. Okay, so I am full with... My needler is full. Alright, next up, like I said, are the 3 shielded jackals, but oh wait. Before we take them out, we've got to take out 2 brutes that are hanging around up here on the left side. I used to try to take these guys out all the way up by the elevator, but it's actually easier to do it this way. I'm glad I've got full needler ammo here. Come on, throw me a grenade! There we go, there's one down. Super Combine. Take him out. Okay, where's the other one? Here he comes. Well, he's being pesky too. See the blood on the steps? That means my health is down a bit. I don't have any shields. Ooh. Come on, you bugger. Come on up. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to come down here. I don't know whether or not I have... Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to get some health here. Nope. Nope, my health is still good. Not really sure what I'm doing up here. Oh, I'm going back and get some more needler. Okay. At some point coming up here, after we take care of the jackals, we're going to need all the needler ammo we can get. Alright, over here, there's another pistol. So go get some ammo for that, for my pistol. And let's go see if we can take out the jackals. I guess I'm going to try to go from the left side here. Now what happens is that we get some more civilians and troopers and stuff coming out, and hopefully they'll turn their heads away from me so I can take one out like that. Of course that guy immediately turned around. And I'm using grenades. These guys are really tough to take out. At lower levels of difficulty without the skulls on, let's put it that way. Okay, there's just one left. I must have gotten one with a grenade. Let's see if I can get this guy. Okay, at lower levels, or with the skulls off, if you hit the shielded jackal in the hand, then there we go. Hit him in the hand, then his shield will pop open and you head shoot him. But at this level, it's very difficult to do. Okay. Doggone, I still don't have my health down. That's what I was checking there. Alright, so I'm going to go down here. I'm going to bang a grenade or two against the wall to try to get my health down. It's a very dangerous thing to do, but I want full health for the next bit coming up. See, I can't use the health. Oh, Not close enough. Try again. Being very careful. God. Having a real tough time. There we go. I think I got it that time. Yeah, there we go. Gotta be real careful not to take yourself out. Running around looking for grenades now. And that's what this is about. And I'm going to come over here. Oops. Come over here, grab a DMR. And my pistol. I still have my needler. Come back up here. Alright, now I should be full with both plasma and frag grenades. There's more DMR ammo there. And we're going to come up here and start the next section. As soon as I hit the elevator button there.
What the hell's taking this thing so
And
long?
somebody
We're
asks,
evacuating
where's
a
the
group of
elevator?
civilians on the
And the
floor
other
below
guy
you. As soon
says,
as they reach the
well,
cargo
we're
port, I'll
evacuating
send the elevator
civilians. As
back
soon as
up.
we're done, we'll bring it back to you,
Drop
blah,
ships!
blah, blah.
Deploying to the
And
courtyard!
I'm coming
Watch
down
your
here to
flanks.
set up
Okay.
for the next,
Everyone find some cover.
the
Stay
next
sharp.
firefight.
We need to hold this
And
position.
that will include, oh, I don't know, at least 4, maybe 5 brutes, 2 hammer brute captains, 3 skirmishers, and maybe some grunts. So each one of these little deals here is getting a little bit tougher to do. There go the skirmishers. I didn't even bother with them. I'll take care of them in a little bit. Here comes one of the guys. I wanted him to see me. One of these hammer brutes to see me. Well, come on in. There you go. Oh, now he's being coy. Oh, geez, that's great. This is new. And there's the other one over on the other side. That's new. I've never seen that before. Normally, when he sees me, he comes in. So now I've got to entice them to come back down. I'm being very careful here because this was new to me. I'd never encountered this before. Okay, here comes one guy. I'm going to treat him just like the other ones. As soon as he stops to throw a grenade, fire at him and jump out of the way of the grenade. Oh, what are you doing, dude? Whoa, you gotta go hide. You're getting plastered there. I actually thought that was going to be the end of the run. Alright, let's go find that. Oh, there he is. Jump out of the way of the grenade. Alright, usually on one of these guys, usually it takes 2 super combines to take him out. Every once in a while, one of them will take him out. Wow, this is not easy. Got to be nimble here. All right, got him that time. All right, so we're done with the gravity hammer brutes, and now we got to take out the rest of these guys. And I'm kind of looking around. This is another spot where I like to use the night vision. It makes it easier for me to see their heads. Alright, I'm getting rid of the glass paneling there. And sometimes these guys will come over and sometimes they won't. And I'd like to take them all out without taking any damage so I don't have to go through that throw a grenade against the wall bit again. Now I'm not too worried about time here. I'll take my time in this area. Here comes a skirmisher. They're easy. One shot to the head, and boom, they're gone. They don't have any shields. Another skirmisher. Slow down there, dude. There we go. Again, with the grunts, you got to take their nose pieces off. You don't have to do that. Shoot. Do it. You can, make one hit, wait a while, make another hit, and then take them out. I'm not too worried about that. Another grunt. Again, that's what I'm doing here. I'm using the railing here, this as a barrier or as cover. Alright, so I got a couple of brutes maybe and a jackal, a skirmisher, and I got the skirmisher. Alright, so there, okay, it looks like it's 2 brutes. Yep, 2 brutes and a grunt. And you can see the fire going into the wall there, or into the ledge. All right, so a couple of shots to take their helmets off, boom, and then a headshot. They're done. All right, oh, 3 brutes. Notice he likes to back up. So as he backs up, you back up. So you maintain the cover. And now once you're down to the last bad guy, the soldier in the elevator will say, "Damn, Lieutenant," blah blah blah. That's an indication that you're down to the last covey. Okay.
Damn, Lieutenant. Glad you're on our side.
Oops.
Let's hop that elevator and get to the tower.
Where'd he come from? All right, this is the last one. I forgot in this pick run. Oh, now he's going to go hide. Now I remember. Oh, I might have to do the grenade against the wall thing anyway, because I think it took a little gas. Because I definitely want to be at full health when I go up to do the next stuff. When we get to use those wonderful jetpacks. Alright. What's interesting here is, now that I remember what I'm doing, is I took this guy out with a grenade. Like so. Okay. Yep.
Area clear.
Alright, still got full health. Not sure what my shields are. One of the problems with running the blind skull is you lose all that information. Alright, I'm running around looking for grenades. I'm going to pick up the gravity hammer, or one of the 2 gravity hammers. And I'm going to come down here and do the grenade against the wall thing. Oh, come on. That's crazy. Okay, so now hunt for grenades. I'm looking for plasma grenades. I know there's a frag grenade around here somewhere. I want full grenades when I make it to the landing pad. Okay.
Going down. Cargo port and Praxis Tower.
If you're trying to get to the tower, you're
Well,
too
we're
late.
about halfway
Lieutenant.
done
Corvette
here.
over the starport pounded the hell out of the
Maybe a
place.
little bit less
Cargo
than
port's
halfway.
impassable on foot. Rooftop
I'm pretty
evac's
sure
awash. We can
when
use the
the
executive
door
landing
opens
pad, except
here
there's
on,
no easy way
I
to
think
get
what I'm
there.
going to do is park myself.
A group of ODST
Not
specialists
absolutely
are
sure,
working
but
a
I
plan.
think that's what I
They
did
might
in this one.
appreciate some backup.
Other side of the hall there, Lieutenant.
We'll see here.
Triage.
Nope, I kept going.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now I'm running over here. Those banshees are going to come back around. Actually, twice. Alright, grab a jetpack.
Welcome to the pool.
And I'm just going to park right here. And I am going to take a quick break from this walkthrough right now. Okay,
Nothing to
that was a
report.
nice little break. So, I'm just planting myself here waiting for the Banshees to make their second pass around here. Because if you jump out now, they will fire. You don't want that to happen. Alright, so what we're going to do now is a nice little skip. I don't know who originally did this skip years and years
We're gonna
ago,
capture the
but
landing pad on the
props to
executive wing to
whoever
the
did it.
evac birds can land.
Okay, we're
Try and keep up,
jetpacking.
Bart.
And this is a little touchy-feely with the jetpack. Boost and coast, boost and coast. Take this path, come over this platform here. Jump up on the rail. Down here, notice I'm using the jetpack to help soften the drop. Carefully walk along this rail here, this rebar, whatever it is. And we're going to boost and coast, boost and coast, boost and coast over to right here. And then we're going to turn and with very little hesitation, boost and coast over here on this ledge and just haul it. Now I'm using a controller and I'm pushing myself to the right into the wall, if you will, to keep my balance. And we can run over to here, and now we're going to have to jump around the corner, which is always kind of hairy. Here, and I did all that stuff really fast because those bad guys, those coveys, could really be firing at you as you traverse this area. All right, see where I'm looking here. I'm going to jump up to this little area right here, turn around, and flip over to my gravity hammer. And I'm waiting just a second, and then I'm going to. Now what I do is I jump and boost. That gives me a little bit extra height. And I'm getting the heck out of dodge as soon as I can. And what I did there is I threw a grenade to get them to jump out of the way as I hauled it up that little area there. Okay, turn around, jump up here. And we have just avoided a major firefight through hordes of bad guys. Alright. Notice that I'm staying back here because there's a phantom up there. I don't know if you saw that flash of light there. That is a beam rifle sniper. And in this particular run, he decided to be up on the upper level to begin with, which makes it difficult for me to take him out. And I want to take him out. So what I'm doing here, notice I've also gone back over to my night vision, because there he goes. Now he's back down on that level, and I just took him out. And again, unfortunately, you can't see the scoring of that because of this theater. Now I'm a little surprised at that, because the clip is showing my run, but it's not showing my run as I saw it, with the scores popping up and stuff. Okay, so now what we got here. And this is new. I've never seen a shielded jackal up here before. But we've got 3 grunts and this obvious shielded jackal. We need to take these guys out, or at least let the Marines take them far enough to retreat. Now I did switch over. Let me go back here. I did grab a rocket launcher back here for that gravity hammer. That all happened real quick, so I'm sorry I didn't say that before. Okay, here's another little skip. Okay, we're going to use the jetpack to boost and coast over here. And again, what I am doing is I'm avoiding another major firefight with hordes of coveys. And I'm waiting to make sure that I got full jetpack here. And what I did is I did a crouch jump and boost. And I've actually gotten all the way up to the top before doing that. But you at least should be able to get to one of these ledges. Alright, now I boost up here. And just watch what happens. I come around the corner and they're all looking the other way, and I nail this guy. I did not want to assassinate him. I thought I was done for there. Okay, but as soon as I get free again, you notice how I jumped. I used the jetpack to jump up to this level. Notice the Phantom out there. There's 2 Phantoms each dropping off a shade turret, which we're going to have to take out. This upcoming firefight is probably one of the hairiest parts of the mission. Now that FRG brute captain is gone, which is a good thing. But there's also a gravity hammer brute captain that we're going to have to deal with. We've got maybe a half a dozen regular brutes, along with 2 FRG grunts, several, probably close to a half a dozen. Unless I just took that shade turret out. You head shoot the grunt in the shade turret, and the whole thing blows up. You got to be a little careful here that you don't take gas while you're trying to get that shade turret. Now what I'm doing here is, again, I'm backing up far enough so he's firing into the ledge because he's firing the center mass, and I want to take a headshot. So again, take his helmet off with a couple of shots, maybe 3, and then head shoot the brute, and he's done for. Alright, the shielded jackals are a real pain in the butt. But the biggest pain in the butt are these FRG grunts. Because they can take you out with one good blast of the fuel rod gun. Alright, again, I'm trying to position myself so that I don't take gas from this guy. And I'm letting him see me so he'll back up. Like so. Sometimes it's hard to see. There we go. Got his helmet off. And got him. Alright. Sometimes it's easier to see night vision wise, sometimes it isn't. But again, these shielded jackals are a real pain in the butt. If you're lucky and you can no scope them as they walk out, you can actually take them out by that's what I'm talking about right there. That is an FRG grunt. I think I got him. I got a headshot in the back of his head. Okay. You can do the same thing with the shielded jackals. Hit them in the back of the head while they're walking out, and you can take them out. But once they turn and they turn that shield on you, it's almost impossible to take them out. And there are times when I get really angry in this part of the run because I miss. I'm always leery of the FRG grunts. Once they're done, oh shoot, I missed. Like I said, I was probably cussing right there. It's a good thing I don't do a real-time walkthrough. Anyway, this is what I'm going to be doing for the rest of this part of the bit here. There we go, got him walking out. Is bouncing back and forth. I'm worried about that FRG grunt. There he is. Okay, I got lucky on this run. I was able to take both of them out without them firing at me. Because the FRG rounds can actually take you out just by splash damage. You don't have to be hit directly. Alright, so now we're down to the shielded jackals that are left, plus any brutes that are left. Plus there's still I don't know, about 4 plus grunts, regular grunts. A couple of them have needlers, a couple of them have plasma pistols. Okay. But these guys, these shielded jackals are a real pain. Now what's interesting as far as scoring goes is I think there's a time limit on scoring. At some point, and I noticed this in, what is it, Sword Base. The second mission, or actually the third mission, is that at some point in the mission I suddenly was not getting credit for scores. And at first I thought, well, I don't know, maybe I took a marine out or something. But it actually, I believe, I took some gas there. I believe it's time limit. You can only score points under a certain time limit on each run. And I'm pretty sure at this point I'm not getting any more credit. But like I said earlier, I did get over 40,000 points in score on this run. I just wish it would show up. But my only other option in doing the walkthrough is doing the original recording with the really terrible audio and then just totally mute the audio so you would not hear anything but my voice. And I didn't want to do that because I think there's value to hearing what people are saying and the gunfire and stuff like that. Nice, okay. Take the nose cone off and then hit him in the nose, if you will. Oh, took some gas there. You can see the blood go flying. Now, one of the things I did years ago, back on the old 360 days, if I could find a bad guy next to a grenade, a plasma grenade, I could hit the grenade and blow him off the platform. He's done. Whoops.
Okay.
I backed up there because I didn't want to get tag teamed by the grunt and the jackal. Okay, I think I'm running out of bad guys to take out. Oh, there's a grunt over there. Alright, so I know I got a jackal and I got a grunt. I don't know if that's the same grunt or a different one. Oh, well, nice. They're right next to each other. Alright, looks like the jackal went back inside. Or he's underneath me. But I'm not going to jump down to find out. So let's go back inside and see what's going on. Alright, I know I got the airs, that old hammer brute. And you gotta be a little careful with this guy. Because he'll look at you and look at you and look at you and just out of nowhere throw a grenade and tag you while you're not looking. Now what I was trying to do here, of course after I take this guy out, he's just being a big pain in the butt. It's always that last guy. See, in my younger days, I would have taken him out at that point. You notice how he turned and walked to the right, and he exposed his head. But I wasn't quick enough to take advantage of that. There we go. That time I got him. Again, he's jumping out of the way of the grenade, and that exposed his head. Alright, so now we're dealing with this hammer brute. There he is. And my goal was to get him outside. And I took a great deal of effort trying to do that. Even to the point of maybe jumping down so he could see me and then jumping back up. The idea here is to get him outside so I can use the rocket launcher to blast him off the platform. That's the plan. I don't believe that plan worked in this particular run. So I'm spending a few minutes here trying to get him to go outside. I can hear him. I can hear him underneath me. I believe at this point I could hear him. Again, I'm doing this walkthrough right now as I'm recording this walkthrough. I have my audio, the game audio, turned off so I don't get an echo. There he is down there. Ooh, threw a grenade at me. That's why I jumped back like that. Now with the rocket launcher, okay, what I did there is that I fired at one of the grenades trying to get his attention out here. With the rocket launcher, to take him out, with the rocket launcher itself requires 2 shots, 2 direct hits. Whoop, grenade. That's what I was talking about before, the grenade. Now, his patrolling pattern, if you will, varies from run to run. Sometimes he will patrol out here, and it's very easy to take him out by blasting him off the landing pad. All you got to do is land a rocket, use your rocket launcher and land a rocket very close to him, and that will launch him. Other times he stays on the inside. In this particular run, he just didn't want to go outside for whatever reason. Although it looks like there he wants to go out. No, no, just turned around. Probably because he saw me. Alright, again, jumping down. Hopefully you see. And I wasn't really hanging around there because I wasn't quite sure how close he was, and I didn't want to get tagged with a grenade. Okay, it looks like he's going outside now. But he stopped underneath me. This is not a point where I wanted to... Oh, there he is. There he is. There he is. There he is. But I don't have a good... Oh, alright. I did tag him, but I didn't blow him off the... I didn't blow him off the ledge, or the edge. So what I did here is I noticed in an earlier run that if you damaged him a little bit, his helmet became a little weak. And if I have enough ammo here, I might be able to knock his helmet off by headshots. That's what I'm doing here. Notice the civilian over there on the right that's stuck. And I'm just hoping I have enough bullets left in my DMR. Oh, I did knock the helmet off. And boom, there he goes. Okay.
Yankee Niner to Echo Dispatch. Landing pad is clear. Send in the evac birds.
Copy,
You will get a
Yankee Niner.
notification
Birds
that
away.
the landing pad is clear, and you'll hear Falcons coming in. That's a good indication that you got all the bad guys. Alright, so I got my health. I used the health pack to get my health back. I want to be full health. I'm switching the gravity, the rocket launcher out for a
We'll hold
plasma
this
pistol.
location. You get on that Falcon. Make sure those transports make it out in
I
one
will need
piece.
it.
This is your ride,
Oh,
Spartan.
and I didn't want that. Okay, I believe... No, I didn't want that.
Get on
There we
board,
go.
Lieutenant. We've got civilians
Okay,
that
that
need
should be
immediate
as
assistance.
best as I can get for ammo. Okay, this is quite a harrowing ride. And in this particular run, I got a
City's
little
been
bit
under siege
lucky.
for the last 5 days. Thought we had it in hand, and then those Corvettes showed up. Our
You
fleet
definitely
scattered.
want to be full
Pulling
shields
back.
and full health
Hell,
when you take
we've all got
off.
orders to evacuate. Guess some of us just don't like leaving a job half finished.
Evac transport Delta 1-5 to evac dispatch. Loaded up, ready to go.
Delta 1-5, this is evac dispatch. Copy that. Proceed at your discretion.
Midtown airspace is way too hot. Gonna take an alternate route.
Delta 1-5 to dispatch. Banshee squadron on
All
my
right,
tail.
first up, a
Taking
couple
fire.
boots.
Copy, Delta 1-5. Can you...
Mayday, port engine's hit. We're going in. I'm gonna try to set her down.
This is the guy you got to be really careful about. This guy with this plasma rifle or whatever the heck it is. You want to keep knocking him back so that he doesn't fire at you. It's really important to keep as much as your health as possible. Now here, I'm just taking these guys out. I don't really have to. Definitely in my actual run, when I took one of these guys out, I'd see a big red zero show up.
Box actual UNSC frigate Stonewall Dawn.
And I think I had a double kill there somewhere. Okay.
Corvette over Starport.
Solid copy.
The idea here is to try to take one of these guys
This is
out.
civilian transport
Banshees
6
out.
Echo 2. I need to go now,
Because they
Sergeant
will
Major.
come back around, and if all three come back around, the probability of success in getting through the rest of the mission is pretty slim.
As soon as something frees up,
Now, I got lucky here, even though we got
I've got
hit.
600 souls on board, Sergeant Major. I can't
I don't know how I did it, but I got real lucky that I didn't die at that point. You can see the Falcon's taking gas. Alright, that was a big sigh of relief. Now here, these Banshees are going to take out a civilian transport that just took off to our left. What you do not want to do is fire at them. Because if you fire at them, one of them is going to come back at you and potentially take you out.
We're going down!
But just let them go.
Watch this.
Fox actual.
Alright.
Should we send search and
So
rescue
now what we
birds?
got coming up here right before we
dispatch.
land the Falcon is we've got an area where there is a brute captain, a couple of shielded jackals, and a couple of free grunts. And what we want to do is focus on the brute. Take the brute out first. Once he's down, go for the jackals.
Cubbies all over my missile batteries, and I got 5,000.
Okay, I just got him. Go for the jackals. And of course, you got to be careful about sustained fire.
Corvette's been a pain in my ass for too damn long. Give it
Because
hell.
the barrel gets hot, it will stop firing the machine gun. 50 cal. Alright, be very careful here. Because my health is way down at this point. So I'm hanging back. It looks like I missed on one of the jackals. You don't really have a lot of time to take these guys out when you're in the Falcon, so. Alright, let's get our health back. All the bad guys in this area are done for. I'm looking around to see if I got a plasma pistol that's got more ammo. Yes, I do. Okay, next up. This is another nail biter. Next up, we're gonna try to take out. We're gonna actually take out a not take out, but we're gonna kidnap a wraith. And I pulled back just to make sure that the wraith that was firing didn't fire on me.
Civilian
Okay,
transport
so
7
we're
Echo
taking
3
this
to
guy
Fox
around
actual.
here.
My engines are hot, waiting for your go.
There
Copy
will
that,
be a
7
gunner
Echo 3. We're working on
in
it.
the wraith. It's a grunt, but he doesn't have a nose cone on, so one shot will take him out. And of course, there's this little invisible wall around here, so I can see the grunt, and somehow I hit the rocks. Okay, I got the grunt out. I'm using my jetpack to go over. Whoa! Okay. EMP. 2 whacks. 2 melee whacks. 1, 2. Opens the cover. Jump off. EMP again. Jump back on and melee the brute. Notice the first one took his helmet off. Now, notice that he's actually ducking. If there was an elite in here, it'd be much easier to take out. So I'm trying like crazy to actually hit him and not the edge of the wraith. This is really hairy because right above me there is a brute with a plasma caster, and then behind me there's grunts with plasma pistols that are getting ready to EMP. So that has to happen pretty quick. Okay, next up, and like I said, I've got on the bridge. There's a brute on this footbridge. You can see there's a plasma caster, plasma launcher, and he just fired at me. And then back here, so now we got to kind of keep ourselves away from those plasma grenades that are being fired at us, and take out this other wraith that's back here. And sometimes he comes up, the wraith comes up close, and sometimes it doesn't. So I'm kind of bouncing back and forth. I'm avoiding the wraith blast. I'm trying to avoid the plasma caster. There's a brute over there to the right that's firing at me. It's either a brute or a grunt. I'm just at this point. It's it's pretty crazy. Just trying to bounce around and take these guys out but stay alive. In doing so. Okay, you see that there's that brute there. I might have just taken him out. Okay, finally, the wraith that I'm working against has finally moved up a little bit. He's a little bit easier to hit. You can see that I've damaged him. And he's gone, so I don't have to worry about him. Now I switched to night vision because it's easier to see the brute up there on the bridge. Now, he's bouncing back and forth up there. He's running back and forth. And some of the areas on that bridge, the panels are there and some of the panels are not there. So I can squeeze these bolts, these plasma bolts from the wraith through the open areas, and other places I can't. And in this particular run, which was really frustrating to me, was the fact that it took a while to take this guy out. And you don't want to let him go. He has to be taken out. You can just see him running back and forth there on the bridge at distance. Of course, I'm not the greatest plasma firer or main gunfire on a wraith. I proved that in Oni Sword Base. So this took a little bit. Sometimes you can do this pretty quickly. This took a little bit longer in this particular run. But the fact that I got this far, and I was still alive and still potentially able to finish the run, I decided that I didn't care how long this took. I was going to get. Oh, there he goes. He's firing at me. I was going to take him out. And as it turns out, it's not going to. One of those grenades landed pretty close. It's not going to take that much longer. I'm looking at the time left on the run. That's one of the few benefits of the theater mode here. That my little clock up there on the top is telling me that I'm at the hour and 3 mark, and the total run is an hour. The total run where I'm in control is an hour and 12 minutes. There's about a 90-second cutscene at the end. Oh, he's still running back and forth. But you can see that one little gap there. Now there's a couple of times where I've gotten a bolt, I've gotten fire close enough to flare his shields. And he does have shields, which I didn't quite understand. He does have shields because I could see him flare. Now, in the actual run, when I finally took him out, I saw a score show up of 0. So that was a way of knowing that I took him out. In this run, it'll probably be when in this recording, I should say, it'll probably be when I flip back off of night vision and start moving up towards the left where those shielded jackals are. He's still bouncing back and forth. He was really being a pain in this run. You definitely don't want to get too close, because he will fire. Okay, I think the time. Nope, didn't get him yet. Flip the night vision back on. Now the night vision is just something that is that makes life a little bit easier for me. It's not something that I say, okay, use this strategy. This is just something that I prefer because of my crappy eyesight. Okay, I think I finally got. Yeah, I got him now. Now we got to go take out those two shielded jackals. Around the corner up there will be a ghost. Sometimes it's manned and sometimes it isn't. I'm lucky that I have a gunner in the seat.
I could do this all day.
One of the guys, I guess that was in the hog, jumped in the gunner seat. We're a little bit careful about the shielded jackal. But I think I got him. We're going to have, like, I think 3 or 4 brutes up there, one of which is a hammer brute. And what I'm doing here is sometimes, like I said, sometimes that ghost is manned and sometimes it isn't. And what will happen is that if you don't take him out, and there is somebody in the ghost, you don't. I got him that time. It was a double kill actually. If you don't take him out and you're sitting there focusing on these guys, that sucker will come around the corner and tag you. All right. So now it's just taking these brutes out. And the fact that I've got a gunner now helps because he's telling me, his fire is telling me where they are. I can see the hammer brute way off there in the corner. Now, again, when I was in my actual run, I was getting a score of 0 whenever I took one of these guys out. So I knew that I took somebody out. Okay, but here I don't see the score, but
First missile battery, Lieutenant.
obviously this is
Get
just
it
a
on.
recording. Okay, we want to activate
First battery is online.
I guess the
Other
gun
ones to your
control.
south. Sergeant Major.
There's 2
Covenant
of
are
them.
banging on my bay door. I got families and
And
wounded on board. I gotta get airborne.
I just
Easy,
activated
7,
the
Echo
first
3.
one.
Spartan's gonna clear the skies.
And I think that guy is talking as a sergeant major. Anyway, he's telling the transport captain, "Don't worry, the Spartan's gonna get the guns working." Blah blah blah. All right, so the second one is up here. The second control is up here, and I got to deal with several brutes, a couple of grunts. There will be another ghost down here. You got to be a little bit careful. So again, super bounce. What in the world happened to that guy? Okay, the ghost is firing at me. That's the first, by the way, that's the first time I ever saw that. I don't know what I did to that Marine to make him go flying up in the sky, but I thought that was pretty cool. That reminded me of the old Halo 2 super bounce days. Alright, gotta be a little careful here because the grunts will EMP the Wraith, which will just freeze it there momentarily. And if a brute is nearby or another grunt is nearby, they'll throw a grenade and that's all she wrote. Alright, I can see a brute running up the stairs there. I think I actually got one back there. this particular run. Yep, I saw somebody go down. Again, I don't have the advantage of seeing the score here. Alright, I think I got him. Yep. Okay. Not sure if I got all the brutes or not. I think I did in this run. We're getting close to the last little nail biter bit. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I'm jumping out of the Wraith. I'm going to kind of jetpack up here real careful like to see if there's anybody there. Looks like it's all clear. And I'm going to go over here and I'm going to activate the gun or the control. I'm grabbing active camo there. That's
Get over
the
to East
light
Complex
green
and fire those
bit
missiles.
there.
Sergeant Major, the Cubbies are
And
almost through my
let's
door.
see, where did I put it? Oh, here we
Steady,
go.
Echo 3.
I'm going to grab the
Corvette's still up
mongoose.
there.
And this is really high risk. But again, this is another little, not necessarily a skip, but a little tactic to shorten the run and minimize combat. Notice I'm coming over here up these steps. Right here, I jump out of the mongoose, hit active camo. I'm lucky there's nobody there. Sometimes there's bad guys there. Okay, jump up, hit the button.
Now we're
Okay, activate the guns, and that's it.
Defense online.
Boys and girls, that is the end of combat. And this is a cutscene to end the mission. Alright, that is the end. That's the end of the mission. This is the final cutscene here. But in the future recordings, I found another type of recording software that,
6.
that works pretty good, so I'm not worried about recording the actual gameplay or doing a walkthrough on the actual gameplay versus having to run it through a theater
He
film.
didn't make it.
Anyway, that's Exodus on Mythic LASO difficulty,
The last
Halo
transport is
Reach
away.
on the PC.
We're bringing you to us.
I do hope you enjoyed it, even in this theater mode of mine. I hope this helps you in your quest for a LASO difficulty run on this mission. This is Old and Achy signing off. Take care, everybody.